Hey everybody, I'm Ryan. Today we're going to talk about HUUN in World of Warcraft lore. If you want to learn more about anything you see in the video, links to those other videos are going to be in the description. The old gods were sent by the Void Lords to random worlds in the physical universe to corrupt sleeping world souls, baby titans. Azeroth was one of the worlds that the old gods landed on. These original old gods were Y'Shaarj, C'Thun, yogg-saron, and N'Zoth. The Titans discovered the old gods on Azeroth, killed Y'Shaarj, and imprisoned the other three. However, the origin and nature of the old gods still puzzled the Titans, and they seek to learn more, so that they may one day more permanently deal with this horrible threat to the universe. In the Titans' experiments, they used the facility of Uldir to figure out how the old gods function. These experiments led to creepy horrors within the facility, but beyond all of this, they couldn't figure out how to get rid of old god corruption. When they experimented on the old god's need to corrupt everything, they unexpectedly created an avatar of this need. This old god corruption's avatar was HUUN. HUUN is a parasite of rot and decay who will not stop consuming its host until it's gone. The Titans were horrified of their accidental creation and locked HUUN away in Uldir, with 3 seals keeping it sealed away: Atul Nazman in Nazmir, Atul Aman in Vol'dun, and the Great Seer in Dazar'alor in Zuldazar. During the course of history, the seal of Atul Aman was destroyed by Mythrax the Unraveler, while Atul Nazman was greatly damaged by those serving HUUN, attempting to free the artificial old god. While HUUN was an artificial old god, who was much weaker than the original old gods, however, he was much more powerful than Loa. As HUUN corrupted things, it would spread in the form of what was known as the Underrot. While being locked away, the Zandalari Trolls came to inhabit the land around HUUN's prison. HUUN had felt their presence and worked to corrupt and control the Trolls. One of HUUN's more famous converts was Kel'vax Deathwalker, who was promised to be turned into a troll Lich with command over the dead if he served HUUN. Kel'vax worked to convert worshippers of Bwonsamdi to worship HUUN instead. During the era of the Council of Tribes, the Trolls attempted to summon one of their Loa, Hakkar the Soulflayer, which accidentally released a horrible plague of corrupted blood, which spread throughout the Trolls, killing them. The plagued bodies would pollute the earth if buried, so they were burned and their ashes were put into urns, which slowly became the common ritual for the Zandalari. Some Trolls found the power of Hakkar wonderful and kept attempting to learn and practice the Loa's blood magic. This was the beginning of what the Zandalar would eventually call blood trolls. These blood trolls would be exposed to the power of HUUN and begin worshipping the synthetic old god. HUUN didn't want technology or need it, so the blood trolls became more primitive than the other troll tribes. They considered themselves the children of HUUN. They saw HUUN as a blood god, similar to Hakkar. As time went on, HUUN's corruption spread and converted many trolls into blood trolls. HUUN would even be able to corrupt the Loa Hir'eek, who was killed by Horde adventurers and Jochunga in an attempt to weaken HUUN's forces. Some of the Zandalari even came to worship HUUN, which led to an uprising led by the Prophet Zul, General Jakra'zet, and Yazma to try to get HUUN to replace the Loa as the object of worship, because they saw the Loa as weak, and they believed that HUUN could lead the Trolls into ruling the world again. The Horde were working with the Zandalar Trolls in order to get access to their legendary Golden Fleet to use in the war against the Alliance. During this time, they learned about HUUN and the Blood Trolls attempting to release it. To this end, they were trying to resurrect C'Thraxi Mythrax to destroy the Great Seal. Only one seal was remaining, the Great Seer in Zuldazar. The Blood Trolls revived Mythrax, who destroyed the final seer during the invasion of Dazar'alor. Fortunately, the Horde was able to help the Zandalari king Rastakhan stamp out the rebellion. The heroes were able to enter Uldir and slay HUUN before it could totally break free from its prison, ending the threat to the Zandalar and Azeroth. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. Also, check me out on other platforms, other social medias, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.